Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on Mindcrack. Oh man, we're at the top of the hill on this gravy round bowl. Check, the view is really cool. You can see the Christmas tree way over there. It's looking good, man. We can see, you know, the top of the pumpkin. By the way, I don't know if I ever said it, but that pumpkin got rolled back. That's why there used to be a face on it in Zsto's video. And then we had all sorts of server errors, and we had to roll back the server to get rid of them. And the pumpkin, unfortunately, lost his face. That's why he looks that way. And the bottom isn't quite finished yet. This is really neat, way up here. Anyway, this is not why we are here. I have some bad news. I recorded a Mindcrack episode, and my recording failed. And I'm really hoping this recording does not fail. But that means that, A, this is probably going to be a shorter video because I don't know if I'm going to have it all the time, the same amount of time that I did before. And then B, there's some work in the ONG Chad pad that happened that you didn't get to see me build at all. I came over here. I've had this apartment for a long time, and I never actually decorated it, and this is what I ended up making. Was this with I wanted to use the new Prismarine, which we hadn't used anywhere before. I don't think really anyone on the server has used much Prismarine. So we have this really cool tile floor. There's some accents in each of the corners here. I have these plants, these sponge plants that are sweating water, which I think is really neat. I purposely brought water back up here, so I have this bucket to get those guys to kind of look a little bit alive. There's lots of light. We got a little desk with some, I don't know. It's not quite like a laptop, but little art. The bed up here with another little area and some chests. Let me take my Prismarine back. It's time to get out of here. Yeah, anyway, that's the little apartment. Apartment has been built. I'm really sad that we don't get a full episode of the apartment because I was really happy to finally come up here and build it. And we lost the episode. I actually, what happened was while I was recording, after I stopped recording, DX Story, which is what I used to record with, it just locked up. Like it happens every once in a while where it just won't close the file, basically. We need food. We need food pretty badly. Let's put this rotten flesh. Ooh, look at that. Well, I want chicken. Where the little, indicator, it'll just never close up the file. So I was having issues with that. And so I was trying to, reboot. I was trying to, do different things. One of the things that I could notice is my audio levels weren't moving. And so I went into my Windows settings to see, and sure enough, my audio levels were not doing anything. So I was trying to work with that, and while in the audio settings, the whole computer locked up. It was one of those classic freezes where the whole computer screen just froze and nothing happened. Big bummer. So I had to shut down the computer. You hold the button for a long time, and when it came back, the file actually read. There was 0 bytes to it or whatever. Luckily, DX Story is awesome. By the way, I'm positive this wasn't DX Story's fault. I'm pretty positive it was my computer's fault. DX Story has a fix where you can close up a closed AVI file. It'll repair it. Really nice. Did that. That took about 15 minutes to work through. But in the end, something had happened to my mic, and the entire time, my mic wasn't working. And I had a suspicion that was going to be true when I noticed that the levels weren't moving and that I was having all sorts of other issues before the computer actually like fully crashed. So, wah wah, we lost an episode. And that was like there was 25 minutes of that. So we lost 25 minutes full of stuff and a complete build on the server. So doesn't quite matter. We are here. We are back. And we are going to live another day. And here at the house, let me get rid of some of this nether quartz. Pew. Here at the house, by the way, Aurelian says that this looks like a firehouse, a fire station. A very modern fire station, I hope. Especially around the back, she said that I think that is the red color, and the fact that it has this gigantic. It has these gigantic bays. What other place or building has 3, bays for cars? So I wanted to maybe build out a little bit more, and I think building out this front area right here will make this feel a lot less like a fire station. So I need to go grab some of the... First, let me put a few items away that I don't really want, actually. In here, we can get rid of all of these. There we are. And then I can put my slabs in there. And I have some cyan. Ooh, I'm going to need some more cyan stained clay here. And then let's get this light gray. Oh my gosh, can I not talk? Light gray stained clay. Light gray stained clay. Light gray stained clay. That is difficult to say fast. By the way, I don't think I ever read this, and I read this in the last episode, but this was left. So it says to Chad when you hover over it, over in the bottom. This was left by Aurelian. I don't think I ever got to read this out on camera. This is from Thanksgiving, over a month ago. From the first time I crashed your video at Minecon, I knew that we were going to be pals. Your vibrant personality, your positivity, and the ability you have to make everyone around you happy are all things that I am extremely thankful for. Thanks for all of the late night talks and for all of the amazing advice you've given me in the last year. BFFs for life! Happy Thanksgiving, Ari. Absolutely, I adore Aurelian, and I am so glad that we have gotten to know each other over the past... Gosh, it's been at least a year, if not more, at this point now. And you are, if Aurelian's watching, she is one of the most unique and awesome people I know. Super happy that I can call you my friend. And every moment we spend together is awesome. Thank you, Aurelian. So, here we are at the front of the house, and this is how I want it to look. We're going to put down... Oh, we need another door. That's why I grabbed these dark oak things. Look at that, so many doors. We have so many doors. There we go. We got some double doors right here. Let's go ahead and move this crafting table out of the way. And basically, we're going to keep the same style. Oh my gosh, I'm out. Now we need that crafting table back. I wonder if there's any place I could put it to permanently live. I don't really see anything anywhere it could go. Let's just put it there for now. It's not going to get messed with. I'm not going to mess with it, at least. Oops. Let's get out of there. And I'm going to bring that up. Now... had the issue in the past that these doors don't quite always work out when we're gonna bring it up to that when you're trying to transition from panes to blocks. So we're gonna just block off the top there, and we're also gonna make this be the height as well here. There we go. So that once I add the panes, it gives the house a little bit more. It is going to continue out. In fact, it's going to go out pretty far. So hopefully the garage is there. It's going to come out to about here. Hopefully the garages will, a little bit less attention will be spent on the garage area. And then also it kind of feels right now with this road, the way that it just stops, that the garage is like the main attraction to the whole house. So we're gonna have to do some landscaping out in this area to sort of bring this feel of what's the word? I don't know, focus. This feel of focus away from these garage doors. We're not going to do that now, but just letting you know that eventually we're gonna be focusing on that. This should be a pretty simple. It should be painless. Get it? Because they're panes. The glass panes. Anyway, okay, put that down. That looks nice. I like how tall that is, and how that feels as well. We'll have to jump up here just a bit once we reach. I don't like to get up too tall on these panes. They are a pain to stand on and build with. Let's use an ender pearl just to get inside of this. That way we won't have to tear anything down. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that's one little area down. Now, I like this feel. Let's put this here and here. I like this feel of this right here. It almost makes this feel like there's a porch above it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. There's something kind of above it to keep, I don't know, rain. It just makes this feel cozy. So we're gonna do the same sort of thing over here with this wall. Let me see if let me bring up some of my plans here. And it's not going to go too far out if I remember correctly. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I think I have the amount of blocks that I want. So we want this to come out about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not going to be in line. I want it to be about 2 blocks off. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that looks good. So let's get rid of all this and these guys. There we go. And there. So this will also be that same sort of style. So we're going to bring this up to meet this. There we go. And same thing with the, let's see if we can say it, light gray stained glass. Wait. Light gray stained glass. Yes, panes. Here we are. I still haven't decided if I like panes better or worse than full blocks. I like using them here because it gives you that inset feel of an actual construction. You know, your glass isn't gonna fully take up the full block, but you know, there's moments like here where I wish I could add like micro blocks or something something to it, you know what I mean? That's about all the work that we are going to do today. Sorry, this is a shorter episode on Mindcrack, but whew, I have other stuff to do, and we lost an episode today. Wah, wah, I'm still upset, still bitter at my computer. Darn computer. This is looking pretty good. These look a little weird here at the moment. These beacons might have to move somewhere else. A few people suggested, or at least one person suggested, that I move them into the fireplace so that they pop out of the chimney, which you could do by like adding them behind these blocks and having them, be able to shoot out of the chimney. That might look neat. That might be really cool. For now, they're going to temporarily be right here, and I'm going to work on an entrance and, like I said, motivating your eye out this way instead of keeping it all right up against this building right here. Hopefully bring you more this way. I mean, it feels like this, because this feels like the only place you can stand. It's like, well, this part of the building is super important. But if we could bring this out so that people, don't feel comfortable, or do feel comfortable standing around in the middle of the building, the rest will feel a lot more important. That about wraps it up for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My game just crashed. And I will see you on another episode on Mindcrack. Bye!